Hi everyone, my name's Jackie, nutritionist from JackieBain.com, and today I'm going to be talking to you all about adrenal fatigue. First of all, we need to ask ourselves, what is adrenal fatigue? Because it's technically an incorrect term for some very real effects that happen on the body when we're undergoing stress. When we initiate the stress response, we're actually activating our HPA axis. So the HPA axis involves the hypothalamus, the pituitary gland, and the adrenal glands, and they send a cascade of hormones to initiate that fight or flight response. So the adrenal glands are involved, but it's a much more complex neuronal hormone system that involves more than just the adrenal glands pumping out cortisol. So when we're in this state, it's designed to help us to escape from danger, basically. Our body initiates all of these reactions, including the release of adrenaline, noradrenaline, and cortisol, like I said, from the adrenal glands to help us escape danger. So to do that, it increases our heart rate, our blood pressure, our respiration rate. It increases our blood sugar. It does all of these things to help us to be able to quickly respond to and escape from a dangerous situation, and it takes away energy from non-life-saving functions such as digestion, our immune function, and our reproductive system. So this response is designed to help us to survive a dangerous situation and then have time to recover afterwards. So say, for example, we were running away from a bear and the bear has now gone, it's not around anymore. We can then start to repair. And to do that, we start to build up our resources again. So then when we are encountering another stressful situation, our body has the resources to be able to respond appropriately like it just did with the bear chasing us. The problem today is that we have so many stressors coming at us from all different directions at all times of the day. So think of this for an example: running late to work, being late for a meeting, drinking coffee, having a huge pile of work at your desk that you need to get through, meeting a deadline, having a fight with your partner, worrying about finances, and then jumping in the car again and dealing with traffic to get home. So all of those things are initiating that stress response in our body. As you can probably imagine as well, if we're having all of these stresses coming at us all the time and we're initiating that stress response all the time, we're not giving our body the time that it needs to replenish those resources that it's just expended trying to deal with the stressful events in your life. So this is where we start to see problems, and this is where the more correct term for adrenal fatigue, HPA axis dysregulation, comes into play. So the HPA axis becomes dysregulated when we have that chronic stress initiating the stress response all the time. So what kinds of symptoms can you expect to see when you have HPA axis dysregulation or adrenal fatigue? Feeling tired when you wake up in the morning, needing coffee to get you going in the morning, just feeling fatigued in general, getting energy dips and sugar cravings in the afternoon, getting salt cravings, having more energy or a second wind in energy late at night, having trouble falling asleep, having trouble staying asleep, not getting enough hours of sleep at night, or maybe you are getting enough hours of sleep at night but you're still waking up really tired, getting dizzy or starry eyes when you stand up too quickly, low blood pressure, finding it hard to concentrate, getting that foggy brain or cloudy thinking, can't find the right words to say, just kind of like what I just had then. More forgetful, more easily irritable, having much less patience, weight gain, especially around the midsection, or stubborn weight loss, bloating, reflux, indigestion, constipation or diarrhea, or even food intolerances. That's a big one. The stress response and the effect on the gut is huge. So these are just some of the ways that the stress response can impact on our body and our health, and it also just gives you an idea of why it's so important to take control of our stress, practicing stress management techniques to be able to manage that, and also supporting our body with the right nutrients that it needs, the right diet, regular exercise, really supporting your body through that stress response, and then supporting the body after the stress response to replenish its resources. So I hope that helps to explain what adrenal fatigue really is. I've created a resource to help you be able to heal from that. So what you need to do to be able to heal, it's on my website. The link is in the description of the video. You can go and download it for free. So I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you've got any questions, definitely let me know, and I will see you next time. Bye.